Hi everybody and welcome to Heel Heat. My name is George Coles and this is our 2013 WWE Night of Champions prediction show. Now these are surely predictions for entertainment purposes, not to be bet on. If you do bet, you win big. Cut me a little piece since I did pick them. If you lose, like I said, it's just for entertainment. But anyway, we'll go right into it. The preview match of the night is a tag team turmoil match. We have Tons of Funk versus the Primetime Players versus the Real Americans versus the Usos versus the three-man band. I'm picking Primetime Players to win it. They seem to be in to push out all these guys. I think they'll be the guys going up against the Shield later in the night. Then the next match we have, and remember folks, these are in no particular order. These are just the order that I printed them out on my computer. AJ Lee versus Naomi versus Brie Bella versus Natalya in the Divas Championship match. This is basically AJ versus three of the girls from Total Divas. I pick AJ Lee to win. No reason to see her title reign end here. I think she's doing pretty good with the belt. I think it's going to be pretty interesting going forward. Could potentially see a Natalya win or even Naomi win. If Naomi wins, I see him splitting the Funkadactyls. Natalya, I could see winning, being the face of Total Divas as the best wrestler. Brie, I don't think has a chance. Next match we have is the 2-on-1 handicap elimination match. Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman versus CM Punk. I see CM Punk in his comeuppance, beating Axel, beating down Heyman. I see him winning the match. The only thing I can see as a setback is if another Paul Heyman guy or Brock Lesnar interfered during the match for Paul Heyman, or what I honestly see is him winning, starting to beat up Paul Heyman, and the Paul Heyman guy coming out to help, thus causing the disqualification. He beats Axel, gets disqualified, beating up Heyman. They drag the storyline further. That's the potential I see, but I think Punk comes out a winner either way. Now, the tag team title match, we have the Shield versus the winner of the tag turmoil match. I called it as the Primetime Players. I think if the Primetime Players win it, they're going to win the tag titles. Anybody else wins, they lose to the Shield to show the corporation's dominance. I see them possibly losing the Primetime Players to get us a good feel-good moment in the show. And you'll understand why I say that with the rest of my predictions. I see them losing, the Shield losing to only the Primetime Players. The Shield, as the muscle for the corporation, doesn't need to have the tag belts, but they wrestle anybody else. Tons of Funk, Real Americans, the Usos are 3MB. I see them easily winning those. So I see Primetime Players pulling up the upset. Next, we have another member of the Shield, Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler. I see Ambrose winning this, potentially with Shield interference, or even potentially Big Show interference. Which goes to our next match, Alberto Del Rio versus Rob Van Dam for the World Heavyweight Championship. I see Del Rio winning. I see possibly Ricardo Rodriguez turning on Van Dam because the marriage isn't quite gelling properly. But I see either way Del Rio winning. This could be, again, another feel-good moment where Van Dam comes back and gets a title. I don't see it here, though. Which leads us to the main event, and I'm pretty sure this will be the main event. Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. Picking Orton to win. I'd love to see Daniel Bryan win, but the better story is Daniel Bryan chasing this and winning the title at something like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, a bigger show. Not saying Night of Champions is a small show. I would personally drag it to WrestleMania. He loses here. He doesn't get an automatic shot until he wins the Royal Rumble. Then he gets an automatic shot, and then and only then can he face whoever's the world champion for the title and finally win it and have the real feel-good moment. Something like I was talking about the other day with one of my friends. The WrestleMania 20 moment, they can redo it so they can use it on the highlight reels. I know that was something that they wanted to put in their highlights going forward forever. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit celebrating. It was one of the most iconic shots in the history of wrestling. However, we know why they don't use it no more. I see Daniel Bryan being the guy to get that shot, and they use that in all the montages going forward for eternity. But just to recap, quick recap, I see got the Primetime Players winning the Toy Memorial match, AJ Lee winning her match, CM Punk winning his, Primetime Players beating Shield, Dean Ambrose beating Ziggler, Del Rio beating Van Dam, and Orton beating Bryan. Might be a schmoz with the Orton and Bryan, might not be, but I see Orton winning. Very heel heavy show, very much heels winning. That's my predictions. That's what I got. That's all I have to say. If you have other predictions or you think I might be totally off base, let us know what you think. Hit us up on our Facebook, our Twitter, put it down in the comments for us. But basically that's all I have to say about this. Hope you guys enjoy the pay-per-view. I'm going to watch it. Hopefully I do too. My name is George Coles. Thank you for watching Healy.